The Provider Toolkit contains materials to support providers through their WICARES Fund journey, including the steps to becoming a registered WICARES provider. In this video, we will look at the resources available in the toolkit to help assisted living facilities in registering with WICARES, including what additional documents are required. Once you are on the Provider Toolkit page, select Assisted Living Services from the list of services at the top of the screen. Once the service is selected, the other services will be grayed out. As you scroll down the screen, the first section is Resources for your application. The subsections, Application Details, and Sample Contracts will be automatically expanded with the Assisted Living Services documents highlighted, so you can easily find the resources for your specific service. You can select these documents to open them, or open them in a new tab by right-clicking with your mouse and selecting Open in a new tab, or by navigating to the link with the Tab key and then selecting the Control and Enter keys at the same time. The Assisted Living Services Sample Contract will show the general and special terms and conditions, statement of work, and other contract obligations, such as insurance and billing requirements. This template includes the memory care and respite for family caregivers subcodes available for this service. These subcodes will only be in the contract if you apply to offer them and meet the necessary qualifications. The Assisted Living Services Application Details document is meant to be reviewed before beginning the WICARES provider application process, so you can gather all the necessary information and required documentation in advance. On the first page, you will see instructions for the document, a general description of the assisted living service and the available subcodes for this service, respite for family caregivers, and memory care. Please note, memory care services can't be offered until July 1st, 2026. Next are the related laws, rules, and policies associated with the assisted living service. The last three sections of this document are where you will find the minimum qualifications to become a registered WICARES assisted living facility, the required documents you must submit with your provider application, and additional qualifications if you want to provide memory care services after July 1st, 2026. Please note, if you are planning to offer respite for family caregivers, there are no additional qualifications or documents required. The minimum provider qualifications to become a registered WICARES assisted living facility are: meet all Washington state laws to do business in the state, and city or county requirements if applicable. This includes having all required business license, endorsements, credentials, and certifications to provide the service. Comply with background check requirements as required for licensure by residential care services. Meet Washington State Department of Social and Health Services insurance requirements. You can find more about the insurance requirements for assisted living facilities in the Provider Toolkit under the section Resources for your application. Scroll down and select the arrow to expand the section Insurance Requirements. Here, you will find a summary of the WICARES provider insurance requirements. Hold a valid state-issued assisted living facility license or comparable credential issued by a tribal government. If you scroll down to the section Provider Contract, you will find the required documentation you need to submit with your application. At this time, the application cannot be saved and finished later, so it is recommended you collect all of these documents before starting your application. You will need to upload the following documents with your application: a copy of your Washington State business license or proof of exemption, a copy of your W-9 request, a copy of your assisted living facility license or comparable credential issued by a tribal government, supporting documentation on your business organization as applicable. For example, list of partners, members, directors, officers, board members, etc. A current certificate of insurance that meets the insurance requirements. Your rates or pricing sheet. This is for informational purposes only. If you are planning to offer memory care services, which will be an available subcode on July 1st, 2026, scroll to the bottom of the document to the subsection Minimum Provider Qualifications for Memory Care subcode. This section outlines the additional minimum qualifications and documents that you will upload with your application to offer memory care. Providers currently offering memory care must apply for certification before July 1st, 2026 to continue offering the service. Submit your pending approval certification from the Department of Social and Health Services with your WA Cares application, then submit a copy of the final certification when you receive it. If you are applying after July 1st, 2026, upload a copy of the Department of Social and Health Services Memory Care certification. If you have additional questions about how to become a certified memory care facility, please see RCW 18.20. We recommend that you check the Provider Toolkit website often, as updated information is posted regularly. To make sure you are looking at the most up-to-date information, save the links to the Toolkit's documents instead of a downloaded version.